Biotech's one of those fields where you spend a lot of time and money working on something before anything obviously can be tested for real people. So I'm curious, half of my career was in software development, and that's pretty standard. You work on these sprints, they're usually 2 weeks in length. They do a build, you test it, and you see the progress. You've added new features, you've fixed some bugs or what have you. And either other businesses have fairly larger cycles. But I'm just wondering, obviously, like, how do you deal with such a long development timeline? Both in terms of like patience and resiliency, and then how do you sort of measure that progress without kind of clear kind of builds in software or in renewable energy? You see the number of systems that you're building, and how do you manage all of that?
It's funny you mentioned patience because I think of myself as a very impatient person. And it's true. No, it would be lovely, right, if biotech had iteration cycles like software, but all these things take a lot of time. So while it takes a long time to get to revenue, right, which is sort of, I guess, you're right, if you're a startup, that really matters, your time to revenue, to actually be able to sell the drug for humans. There are like really, really big de-risking milestones along the way, right? Like, is there a target? Is there a drug that hits the target that has all the right characteristics to be advanced? Does it actually work in the animal model? There's every year there's like a lot of, like, I would say, really important de-risking information that you learn. And then the big one, of course, is your first few clinical trials. And we just put, last year was the first year that we put one of our drugs into a human, right? And it's amazing, like really exciting milestone for us. And this year we have these 2 data readouts, right? So it's the first time, that's kind of the ultimate test. And the scary thing too in biotech, right, is that you can do sort of, unlike in software, you can do everything right and you can still be surprised in the clinic because humans are very different from mice, right? So you can sort of de-risk as much as you like. But the upside, of course, is that the rewards are tremendous, right? So biotech is very, I would say, high risk, high reward, like immensely, high reward if a therapy can actually improve patients' lives.